Welcome back, and joining us on the show now is Gopala Krishna. He's President and CEO at Fertis India. Mr. Krishnan, hi, thank you so much for joining us. You know, agriculture goes through so many things at all times, and right now we're also dealing with deficient monsoon for the month of August. But we'll focus on the biological inputs with you. We do want to understand on what is the size of this industry and what is the kind of growth rate that you're seeing here.
This biologicals is the latest trend, and all over the world, the companies are piling on to this particular industry. What is called, it's a biorational industry. There are 4 subgroups in the biorational industry. There are biostimulants, biopesticides, biofertilizers, and biological seed treatment. Globally, there is a lot of trend going on, and then multinationals are acquiring companies. The size of the industry has grown to $10 billion globally, and it is growing at the rate of 11 to 12%. In India also, it has started not as fast as what it is globally. So India, the bio-rational business is about $600 million, which is about 6% of the global level. So this industry has been going through several changes. The big pesticides companies are trying to move into the biological side because it's more of organic, and they are more safe to the environment, and it is safe to the human beings. That is the reason they are moving into. So many companies are acquiring, big companies are acquiring smaller biological research companies. For example, Sumitomo Chemicals has acquired Valiant Biosciences and then FB Sciences. And then Corteva has acquired the Stoller and the Symbord, and Syngenta has acquired Valagro, and so on. So internationally, there is a lot of trend on this in this particular sector. India is a little slow, but still growing. So that is the situation now.
Sure. So what is your sense also on the government support or measures onto this? Because we do understand that there are huge subsidies when you look at chemical fertilizers. How have you seen the government support onto this one?
In fact, the biggest hindrance in India, I would say, is the government support in the biologicals, because today, see, what is required is microbes in the agriculture have been there for the last 30, 40, 50 years. But they are not so efficient. They are not able to replace the chemical fertilizers and pesticides fully. So these are the improved microbes long years back. But any new microbe that is coming, you need to have a support from the government. The private industry has been doing a lot of research. They have developed many microbes. Because it is very, very difficult to get permission in India, they are by and large depending on the exports. That is the reason Indian domestic market is not growing that fast. Though the base level is very low and percentage may show high, but the total size internationally or nationally is very low. If you take all the inputs, chemical inputs, the bio products should be around 2 to 2.5%. That's it. So there's a potential to grow up to maybe 20 to 25%, if not 100%. Of course, it can't replace 100%, but it can replace up to 25%. And secondly, it helps a lot in the environment. For example, one company, Fertis, they developed a microbe. That microbe was slightly genetically tweaked, and that microbe does a tremendously good job for the environment as well as farmers. So that microbe, for example, it takes greenhouse gases as the food, carbon dioxide and methane, and it also reduces the use of fertilizer by 75 to 80%.
I also want to get in some numbers here. What kind of investments have you seen in India for this? Because price efficiency, I'm assuming, is going to be a big one here.
Yeah, actually, the investments that are happening today are by the small companies. The big companies are not doing biologicals. The companies which are below 500 crores turnover, 100 to 500 turnovers are investing. And majority of these companies are for exports purpose. 90% of their production is for export purpose, because India is very difficult. Now, recent regulations by Government of India, under the head of biostimulants, they've introduced the biologicals for the purpose of biostimulants. So that's a little help from the government. Some biologicals will get into the market in India officially. So that is good, but it is not enough. You need to have, so each one, for example, the investment what you are saying is primarily in the R&D, in the innovation. The R&D amounts may range anything between 5 crores to 50 crores for each company. So it can go up further. There is scope to go up further. The micros have to be, see, the microbes, there are two things. One is enhancing the performance of the existing microbes, and also finding several microbes, put them together as a consortium and give it as a single product. So there are products which are 8 to 10 microbes together as a consortium, can be given to the farmer to give work in different angles and give benefits to the farmer. So that has to be encouraged by the government. So today the problem is the government, actually. So everyone is going for other countries very easily. But in India, it's become so difficult to get across. It is a very, very slow movement for the domestic.
Okay. All right, Manisha, thanks very much for taking us through that conversation. On that note, it's also a wrap from all of us on Halftime Report. Business Lunch will take all the action forward.